Before I start this video, I just want to let you guys know that the reason I'm even doing this video was because I was watching this movie called The Fallout with Jen Ortega from Scream, and it was just basically about like her going through a school shooting and how it affected her mentally. I'm like, yo, like I went through some similar shit. The way she was acting after she went through that trauma was the same way I was acting, bro. Like, just pay attention to this movie. Like, I'm like, yo, I never thought that I was gonna be the person to like let some traumatic shit affect me like that, but I was. It's crazy. Like, sometimes you don't even realize what you're going through, but I am grateful and I thank the Lord and just myself for realizing it sooner than later, because it's not too late. So just last month I lost my aunt, and about a week before that I had realized that I had functional depression for a year and a half straight. I don't know how this happened, but it was just like a boom, like wow, it finally hit me. Cause I'm like, yo, what is wrong with me? Like, I don't have the energy to do anything anymore. I don't have the energy to work as hard as I used to. Like, what is going on? I'm here trying to blame, like, oh, because I'm just tired from work. Oh, because I'm tired from the gym. Whole time, no, it was not because of that. It was because I was literally going through a phase in my life that I didn't even know I was going through. Y'all know that quote that says, I wasn't myself for a whole year or for a certain amount of time and nobody noticed? That's literally what I went through. Like, so real that I didn't even notice. I don't think it just stemmed from like 1 year, because I think it stemmed from like everything that happened in the past 2-3 years. It's just that it hit me like this past year, because I was still like doing my thing. Like, even though I was hurting and stuff from whatever I had went through, I was still like working hard. I was still taking myself out on dates, like just doing regular me shit. I went through a lot of shit like back to back to back. I feel like surrounding myself with the wrong people led me to lose myself. I was surrounding myself with people that didn't have my best interest, and it showed over time. And I feel like that played a big role. So let's start with timeline. My first traumatic experience during like my adult life was an incident that happened with a friend's like sugar daddy. That man almost killed me. Like, literally, like I was fucked up. Like, I couldn't work for like a whole month straight. The person that was my friend at the time, he went against me. I stopped fucking with him because he was defending that nigga. Like, he was defending that nigga. I promise you, like, he was really defending that nigga. Like, I couldn't work for a whole month, and that fucked me up mentally more than it did even financially. Yeah, like, I didn't make the money I would make in a month, but not only that, it fucked me up mentally, because I'm not the type of person to be sitting at home all day. Like, I'm in the gym, I'm at work, I'm doing what I gotta do. Fast forward, everything's going good, money's good, all that. So it's these afties. These afties are around where I work at. Like, I work in the city. If y'all don't know, I am a city dancer. I am not a urban club dancer. I am a city dancer. I am a business high-end dancer. A lot of hood people also hang out in the city. The hood people that hang out in the city are the hood people with money, because everything in the city is way more expensive. These athletes was like a mixture of like white people, like the city crowd, like, you know, the classy people, and then it was the hood guys. So it was like a mix of both. So I'm loving it, but then at the same time, I'm like, yo, this is kind of getting a little too ghetto. Like, I knew, like, something told me, like, a week before that, I'm blasted. Like, I used to be in those afties blasted, like, drunk, high. I used to always have, like, my oil pants. I'm blasted one day, and I'm like, yo, I feel like something might go down in here. This shit is getting too ghetto. It's too much ghetto people coming in here. Yeah, it's ghetto people with money, but it's like I'm telling you, like, I done bumped into so much celebrities in those afties. Nicole Zavala. I done seen Trey Songz in there. I done seen Bobby Styles, the one that being baddies. A lot of celebrities in and out. So this is the place where if you know, you know. This was the afties where everybody was at. Like everybody was in these afties. Everybody, if you wasn't in these afties, then you're not really outside like that. Literally like a week after that, I'm in the afties. I'm making my money. Somebody gets shot, and unfortunately this person passed away. It was a headshot, so he immediately passed away. To get out of the building, the premises was very small. He got shot like inside of the premises, but not where we was dancing, like in the little hallway. To get out of the building, it was a staircase to go down. It was very small, so he got shot and killed right in front of the staircase. To get out of that building, I had to walk over his dead body. Literally gunshot. I've seen dead people, but I've never seen a victim of like something like that. I swear for that whole week, I couldn't stop crying. Like I was like so traumatized. Like it was to the point where I had to search it up. Like, why am I crying so much? I didn't even know this guy. And it said basically like it's like a kind of feeling of guilt, just because like, yeah, like they got killed in the premises where you work at. So it's like you kind of feel guilty because it's like, damn, had we not been dancing, he might have not came, because a lot of people came for us, honestly, for the dancers. A big part of the reason. It was so bad that, listen, I don't usually tell my mom what happens in the streets because I don't ever want to scare her. And she already like be praying for me a lot and just be so scared because I work like basically, you know, a dangerous job and in the night, whatever. I don't usually tell her a lot of things that happen, but this time, like, I needed to talk to somebody that, you know, like I know cares about me, like, and I had to tell her, like, I just needed a hug. Like, it was just too much for me. Like, that was a lot for me to handle. Especially, I think what made it worse was that I wasn't close to nobody that was there that day. So it was like everybody that was there was like, okay, that shit happened, and they just moved on. They probably had somebody to talk to about it, but I didn't really have nobody to talk to about it that was actually there, that, you know, I'm actually like friends with, you know. So it was hard because I went through that shit kind of. It felt like I was with a lot of people, but I felt so alone when it happened. Literally like 2.5 months later, a gun situation happens again. This time it was after work. After work, I'm cool with this dancer. Her man pulls out a gun on her. It just be too much sometimes. I don't know what he was on. I think, listen, whatever you do, my hearts, don't do drugs. Cause that man was cool as fuck in the club. Like, he was cool as fuck. He was throwing money on both of us. Like, I don't know what type of situation they had, but he was throwing money on both of us. So, you know, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what it was that got up with him, but listen, I thought he was gonna kill her. Like, I was so scared for my life. It was just too much for me. Like, too much. Like, I don't ever deal with, if you know me, you know I'm not a street girl. I'm from the hood, but I'm not a street girl. During this time, like, I don't know, I guess I was like desperate to have somebody. I think because I was going through so much mentally, I just wanted somebody to just always talk to and stuff. So I kind of was desperate to be in a relationship. So I got myself in this relationship, and this was the most mentally abusive like relationship I've ever been in. And it had been like 4 years since I was in a relationship, so I was just like kind of desperate to have somebody to talk to that, you know, like could possibly understand. Because I just feel like I have people, but I feel like a lot of people don't really understand. Like this guy, like at first, like he understood, and then he like did a complete switch and threw all that shit in my face and used it against me. And it fucked me up. It really did. I'm not gonna lie. It fucked me up. It's my fault for letting it go on as long as I let it go on for. But I'm also proud of myself for recognizing it now instead of waiting years later down the line. And I broke up with him probably like 7 months ago. And I've been way happier. I realized I didn't lose anything, honestly, because there was nothing for me to lose. And it's just like all the stuff that I go through, like a lot of people like see me and they feel like, oh, like she'll be fine. Like they don't really like, I feel like nobody ever really cares how I'm doing for real, because I feel like everybody looks at me and be like, oh, like she gets over everything. Like she goes through things and, you know, like just gets over it fast and does what she has to do. But the reality is sometimes I don't get over it fast. And just because I act like I'm okay doesn't mean I'm actually okay, you know? When you're the strong one, I feel like people, like, they don't really care to know how you're doing or to be there for you for real, because they feel like you're the strong one and you're the one that's not gonna, you know, fall to your knees or whatever the case may be. But it's like, damn, I almost fell to my knees. Like, I wasn't myself this whole past year and a half. Like, I thought it was a year. It's been a year and a half since I posted a video on YouTube. Like, that's not like me at all. You know what I mean? Like, I stopped posting videos on YouTube. I was barely going to work, barely putting energy into anything. The only thing I would say I was consistent with was the gym. I was consistently going to the gym, and that's one thing that did keep me sane, was the gym. Shout out to Maneuver, shout out to Henny. They don't even know that I was going through all this shit while I was working out with them. Little do they know, just me being with them and just talking shit and them making me laugh and stuff like that, like they really helped so much. Sometimes people just need a friend to be there. Like sometimes it's not about just venting and telling people your business. Sometimes it's about just you being there as a friend or as a whatever you are to that person, a family member, whatever it is. Like sometimes people just need somebody to be around. Just be there for your friends. Like if your friends want to hang out, just go. Like you never know what somebody's going through. And don't be selfish. I also like ended up distancing myself from friends, which also affected me, because I just felt like everybody was just selfish when it came to me. They expected me to be there in a way where they wasn't for me. You know what I mean? And just because I don't tell you what's going on at the time doesn't mean I'm perfect and everything's green. Like I could sit there and pose myself happy and still mentally be battling stuff. Or even if I'm going through something bad, I'm still gonna be cracking jokes and, you know, just trying to make the best out of whatever situation I have. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going through it and I don't need somebody to be there for me as well. So I feel like a lot of people are selfish when it comes to me because they see that I'm the strong one, and it's just like, it's not fair. Like I also go through things and I also need somebody, and I also wish somebody was there for me, how people want me to be there for them. I'm stronger than whatever trials and tribulations come my way, and in order to succeed, you can't keep putting shit to the side. You really can't. I started realizing, like, if every time I go through something, I take a long ass break from whatever I gotta do, then I'm just never gonna get there, because we're always gonna go through something. It's about dealing with it a certain way, like, and acknowledging it. And I'm being more better with acknowledging what I'm going through, being more true to myself and finding myself. Sometimes you just need to talk to God. Like I've been talking to God a lot. I've been in the church in and out because of my aunt's death, but I realized, like, yo, like when I was in church, like I was like tearing, like, yo, I really needed to hear what this priest was saying. Like I need to come to church at least once a week. I was never really a church girl because I just felt like it was kind of like a facade. Like people be going to church and still doing evil shit. But, you know, that's them. And I can't let what other people do dictate my life. So I do feel like it is good for me to go at least once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever I can. But just go often, because I really do need God. And not just talk to him from the comfort of my home, but just being in a space where other people can relate to me. Where when the priest talk, it feels like he's talking to me, literally. Like it was crazy. Like the last one I felt deeply was, he was talking about like forgiveness. And it's crazy because I just feel like I'm such a forgiving person. Like if you're really apologetic or whatever, even if I don't fuck with you the same way, I'm very forgiving. Like I'm always forgiving. Like as long as you don't do me dirty, I'm gonna forgive you. But when it comes to me, like I do something, it's like, oh nah, like she's out, like she's the end of the world, she's the devil. Like, and it's just like crazy. I don't like having hate inside of me for nobody. Like I don't like looking at somebody and just being like, ugh. I don't like that shit. I really don't. I don't like being a malicious person. I don't like having hatred towards people, especially people that I love. So I just, you know, like, I'm the type to distance myself and just like forget about you, but I will never sit here and hate somebody that I once loved. Listen, y'all, stay in the gym for your mental and physical health, and also don't let nobody ever fuck your head up, because I feel like that's what people want to see. A lot of people want to see me down. A lot of people want to see me give up on myself. A lot of people don't want me to succeed, I feel like, because nobody tried to, besides my sister and a couple other people, nobody ever gave a fuck about me not making content, about me not doing shit. And it's crazy because you could see who really gives a fuck about you being successful. And those are the only people you need around you. I only need people around me that's gonna uplift me when I'm down. If you watch to the end, you're a real one and you fuck with me and I fuck with you. And if you a hater and you watch to the end, then bitch, you not a hater, bitch, you a fan. You are a fan. But that is about that for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I really only feel comfortable venting to you guys. That's why I told you guys today shit that I have not even told certain people in real life. But y'all are my people, and that's just about it. I feel comfortable talking to my supporters, and this is why I love doing videos, because nobody will understand me like the people that sit there and watch me for 15-20 minutes. Drop a comment below if you stay to the end and if you could relate to anything, and just drop your thoughts and just share with me, because I want to see like if other people have gone through similar situations and how they dealt with it, and you know, if they went through the same thing.